And in fact, one thing that I haven't said publicly before is that, as we think about the priorities and the great partnerships we have, the majority of that funding will be spent on helping you address challenges here in Africa. And so that's how I intend to focus all of my work for the rest of my life.
I see him hold a dagger before me, but I do not know if that is the mind of the man or the mind of the man's mind. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Onia Digital Media. My name is Paul Lingua. Fast forward, in a world filled with daily headlines of crisis and chaos, today we bring you a story of hope, a story that could mark a turning point for Africa, the kind of news we don't often hear, but deeply desire. Yes, you heard that right. Bill Gates, one of the richest men in modern history, has pledged to give away most of his 200 billion fortune, and Africa is set to benefit massively. His recent address delivered at African Union headquarters, Bill Gates reinstates his life mission to give away his wealth. But this time, he made it clear a significant portion of that is heading directly to Africa. Let's break this down. This isn't just small donation. This is generational wealth. We are talking about funds that could revolutionize agriculture, healthcare, education, and technology across the continent. Undoubtedly, Bill Gates announced last month that he will give away 99% of his vast fortune, which he expects to reach 200 billion by 2045, by when his foundation planned to end its operations. I recently made a commitment that my wealth will be given away over the next 20 years. The majority of that funding will be spent on helping you address challenges here in Africa, he said in an address at the African Union headquarters. Microsoft founder Bill Gates says most of his fortune will be spent on improving health and education services in Africa. Speaking in Ethiopia's capital Addis Ababa, he also urged Africa's young innovators to think about how to build artificial intelligence to improve healthcare on the continent. The 69-year-old said that by unleashing human potential through health and education, every country in Africa should be on the path of prosperity. Also, last month, Bill Gates said he would accelerate his giving via his foundation. People will say a lot of things about me when I die, but I am determined that he died rich will not be one of them, he wrote in a blog post. Giving away 99% of his fortune will still leave the 5th richest person in the world, a billionaire, according to Bloomberg. Along with Paul Allen, Bill Gates founded Microsoft in 1975, and the company soon became a dominant force in software and other tech industries. Bill Gates has gradually stepped back from the company in recent decades, resigning as its chief executive in 2000 and as a chairman in 2014. He said he had been inspired to give away money by investor Warren Buffett and other philanthropists. However, critics of his foundation say Bill Gates uses its charitable status to avoid tax and that it has undue influence over the global health system. It is not just it is a smart investment. Bill Gates is betting on African solutions built by Africans for Africans. This isn't about pity. Bill Gates is trying to save Africa and to depart from this world having his name spoken in hush and whispers. The man who gave away 99% of his wealth before dying. Imagine what $100 billion would do in Africa. Think about a fully digitized education system across rural villages, clinics with reliable electricity, farmers using artificial intelligence to predict rainfall, young innovators building the next global tech empire, right from Lagos, Accra, or Nairobi. This isn't just a dream. Africa's story is changing. The world is finally watching. But more importantly, listening. If we get this right, this generation will tell their children that this was the moment Africa turned the page. So do you think Bill Gates' money can really change Africa? Or it is up to us to make sure it is used right? Let us know in the comment section. Share this video. Let the world know. Well, the dew of the day has crept upon our thoughts, and nature must also be its necessity. Here is where we draw the curtain. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell for more stories from Africa. Until we meet again, my name is Paul Lingua, the Africa Orator.